Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hello!
So today is our Disneyland Paris bucket list recap and we're actually filming this a little bit later
Than we normally would, yeah.
We normally film it quite close to the end of the trip.
Yeah. Bit of a delay, but we're here.
Yeah.
And we're going to go through our bucket list.
I can't remember it.
So what happens before, if you've joined us for the first time, before we go on our Disney trips, we like to make a bucket list, and this sort of makes sure that we try something new each time, and then also makes sure that we don't miss out on things that we want to do as well. So we do this recap video to see whether we achieved the full bucket list.
Yeah, and I actually can't remember if we did it or not. So this is going to be a surprise for you and us.
So, in at number 1 is to watch Avengers Power of the Night, which was on from the 20th of January to the 8th of May.
Tick. We did it and we loved it. It was amazing. We watched it the first night we were there. Mm-hmm. And it had been a really long day, but we were determined to watch it on the first night just in case anything happened. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Disneyland Paris, the weather can be a bit temperamental, so we wanted to, and glad we did, because the next few days, the rain was so bad, it got cancelled.
I think it did get cancelled, yeah, so this might have been the only opportunity for us to watch it. And it's just amazing what they managed to do with the drones. I mean, you see what they've done with the drones in Disney Delight, but this is just like next level.
It's so clever. I mean, I don't know why they can't keep it for the whole year.
I'm not sure.
It's
You'd have to ask Disney.
Good. Like the way they create all of the different people and also all of the different like symbols using the drones. It's just crazy, and the way it moves to music and the whole Marvel music and like Marvel feel is epic anyway. Mm-hmm. So I think it lends itself to that kind of show. Yeah, really well.
Seeing Spider-Man formed up there. The bit that really got me, quite an emotional bit actually, was Wakanda.
Yeah.
When you saw Black Panther up there, that was amazing. But it was one of my favourite things.
It was really cool.
Possibly my favourite nighttime show that I've seen at Walt Disney Studios.
I'd have to agree, although I used to love that Star Wars one.
I love the Star Wars one, but the Star Wars one didn't have the drones.
No, this is very impressive.
I'd love to see a Star Wars one
with drones. That'd be amazing. So number 2, we failed already, was Guardians of the Galaxy Dance Challenge. And we actually don't know if this was on.
It was.
It was.
So I got a message, because in the vlogs we said we weren't sure whether any of like the entertainment stuff was still happening in Avengers Campus, and then somebody messaged me saying that they'd just got back, and this was after we'd been, and they'd just seen the Avengers dance party, the Guardians of the Galaxy dance party. They'd seen it, but we didn't.
Saw it.
We went along because I think it used to be on at like 6:30. So we went along then, but nothing was happening. So I don't know if it's select days or the times changed or something. But all of these shows are elusive to us.
Yeah, so that's going to have to go on to the next bucket list.
Number 3, try a cake pop.
Tick.
We tried a few snacks on this trip.
We did.
I was proud of us.
I was proud of us for eating all the snacks. So we tried a cake pop, and we got that from...
Oh no,
am I gonna remember?
No, we're testing the memory.
I think it was from the bakery on Main Street. Not the bakery. No, the bakery. No, the sweet shop. The sweet shop.
We got the other thing from the bakery.
The sweet shop, I think the cake pop was from.
Yeah,
the fudges.
I think... Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Which is like the sweet shop as you walk in on Main Street. I need to learn their names. I always forget what they're actually called. I just call them sweet shop and bakery. But I think they do have names.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure, because like sometimes the buildings have different names, like that
like
shop
fake
in
names.
The shop in Frontierland has like 3 different names because it's got 3 different entrances.
Yeah.
But
it was good.
It was really good.
I really enjoyed the cake pop. Probably one of my favourite snacks. Not my most favourite.
That was in the lead.
Favourite.
That was in the lead until we tried something later on, which I don't think is in this, is it? So I can mention it. No, the cheesecake pop.
Oh, the cheesecake pop was so good.
I love cheesecake already.
Oh, it was so good. And it was, I don't know what it was, honeycomb? It had some kind of crunchiness, goodness around it. And it was purple, which was cool. And I loved it. So good.
Cheesecake on a stick. Just genius.
Next was to buy 2 Disney notebooks, and this sounds so random. And in the vlogs,
it sounded random in the vlogs.
It sounds random, and it sounds like I'm just obsessed with notebooks, because in every vlog I'm like, I must get my notebook.
Yeah, I think
on the bucket list.
One of the vlogs starts with just going, "We're on the search for a notebook."
But I did. I got my 2 notebooks, and I've been using one actually because I've been in rehearsals for the past couple of weeks, and I've been using my Black Panther one.
Yeah, are you using both?
No, because my other one is going to be for when I start my exercise to music classes
I see.
in summer, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm going to use that to plan my lessons in.
Cool.
But yeah, the Black Panther one is being used. So I got the Black Panther one from, it's going to test my memory now. I got the Black Panther one from the shop in Discoveryland.
Yes, that's right.
And then I got the Tinkerbell one from the shop on Main Street.
The one
like the clothes shop.
Normally gets all the new stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, really, really, both of them are really good. Probably my favourite is the Tinkerbell. I think it's really cute.
Somebody asked about the Tinkerbell notebook and the price of it.
Yes.
But I'm afraid to say that I wasn't hot on keeping the receipts on this trip.
I'd maybe check the vlog. I don't know if we turn it over or we save.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we share how much it was. I've taken all the stickers off now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So apologies. Oh, so the next one is to have a cocktail at Davy Crockett Saloon. And this is actually so we had this lovely evening at Davy Crockett Ranch, and we went in the tavern and we had food.
Yeah.
And we had drinks. Quite a lot of food because it's a buffet. And I think we had a couple of drinks, and so we were already feeling full.
We were really full.
And so you were like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to go to the saloon." And I was like, "But no, it's on the bucket list."
It's on the bucket list. But I'm so glad it actually forced us to go in the end, because we actually had a really nice evening. We weren't in there for long.
No.
I had a pina colada and you had...
Pina colada as well?
We both had pina coladas, I think. And it was actually, when we went before, it was just us in there, I remember. Whereas there was a bit more life to it on that trip. There was a few more people in there. And yeah, it's a really nice little saloon bar. I don't think it tends to get that busy. We haven't seen it that busy. And they've got a pool table, table tennis outside.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a really fun bar. Number 6 was to do one of the heroic encounters tips.
I love these.
Which we did. And it was amazing. Every heroic encounter we've done, this is our second one now, both been amazing. Really good. We met Spider-Man on our first trip doing it.
Yeah.
And then we met Black Widow this time. And both meet and greets are probably the best meet and greets I've had.
What I love is...
especially with face characters.
that you can do the virtual queue.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Because, you know, you don't have to stand and wait and sort of have that take up all the time. So you can just go and do whatever you want, and then you get called back when it's time to go.
And they spend a really nice amount of time with you. I'd say they spend a good 5 to 10 minutes. Like, they spend a really nice chunk of time with you. Maybe not 10 minutes, maybe 5.
5, yeah, I think about 5.
It feels like a really long time. They chat to you, they ask you questions.
Make you feel at ease.
You get to do loads of different photos. And yeah, it's really, you're not rushed at all.
I mean, one of my highlights was that Black Widow pointed out the badges.
Yeah.
Which were our own made badges. So that was really nice. All right. This one, we did, and we did, and we did.
Do we get 3 extra points?
This is Dream and Shine Brighter, which held at one point in, I think
I sort of said it as a joke.
First vlog or something. You said, I'm going to watch that 3 times.
And I did.
We ended up watching it 3 times. And we watched it from different locations
3
each
different
time.
locations. So the first location was in the hub, but on the outside.
Yes.
We were by one of the stages. And then the second time we sort of caught it like just as it started.
We were actually walking out of the park, I think.
Yeah.
And then we just decided to stay and watch it. And then
On
you
the other
live
side of the
streamed
road.
for a little
I
bit.
live
So
streamed a bit
who
from
caught
there.
that while it was
Yeah.
while it was on?
There was about 60 or 70 people. So if you're one of those people. And then we watched it from inside the hub. So in the middle section. And I must admit that is my favourite.
It was really good. I thought it was going to be a lot busier in that central bit. But then what you said, obviously, is like once it starts, they close that off.
So no more people can get in.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're on the sort of outside section, people can just add to it. So people hear the music and then they come and join because they want to watch, of course. Whereas they can't get into that central hub. So it ends up being not that busy. You can move around freely. You can see all the different stages. We like literally hopped from stage to stage.
Yes, and you have a little dance.
So apologies, we just ran out of battery, so we had to change it. So it might have changed a little. But number 8 was to meet a character in Disneyland Park. I don't think we did we? We're so bad at meeting characters.
We
I
never
feel like
do.
we should just not put it.
I've decided, I think it's going to come off the bucket list. And if we meet one,
we meet one.
Then we meet one. But we don't have to have the added pressure.
Yeah, we saw lots of characters. Like we saw loads.
It's always the same thing. And I know that a lot of you gave us the tip to go during extra magic time to go and meet Stitch.
Yes.
And that's a really good tip.
We always ended up doing something else. Or not making magic.
Yeah. We're a bit notorious for sort of going a little bit later than the extra magic time. So by that point, the queue had already built up. And then we always do the same thing. We always see the queue and go, should we do something else?
Sorry, we're useless.
Number 9 was to go on the Disneyland Railroad.
Yes.
Which we did, yes. And
we did that the first day.
Yeah. And it wasn't, I think one had just gone, so then we got on the next one. So it wasn't too long away. And it's nice. It just takes you around the whole park. Yeah. It's nice and leisurely. There's a few hidden bits as you go around. There's like the Grand Canyon.
There's some quite random things.
There's a few like scattered bits of around Indiana Jones when you pass by that. Although it would be cool if there was a few more there.
I think they could add some more because I think that stuff's been there for like a long time.
But it is nice. I do like going on the railroad.
And I'd also say if you are going to take the railroad, get on it at Main Street because that's where most people depart. You can get on at Frontierland, but not many people get off. So I think you'll be waiting a while for a seat to become available. And then number 10 was to eat a Mickey-shaped pizza.
Well, hey!
We did it. And we had that from Sports Bar one day. And we actually had Mickey beignets as well.
We did.
We did so well on snacks.
Mini beignets. We might do a video on what snacks we had.
Yeah, if people are interested in that. Disneyland Paris' snack game is getting so good. There are some snacks in Disneyland Paris that I think are way better.
For a long time it was just things filled with Nutella.
Yeah.
But now there's broader.
So yeah, we had the Mickey shaped pizza from Sports Bar. I think you can get it also at Bella Notte.
In saying that though,
and Colonel Happy.
Sorry, I do love things filled with Nutella. Yeah. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Just in case, sorry. The Mickey shaped pizza was really good. We got one to share. Probably could have eaten one each. They're not huge, but they were really good. We got the 4 cheese. Yeah. Was it 4 cheese or just cheese?
I think it was 4 cheese.
I think it was 4 cheese, but it wasn't
too cheesy.
And then
there was a pepperoni one.
Pepperoni one you could get.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice pizza. I mean, the novelty is that it's shaped like Mickey Mouse food, just tastes better. But yeah, it's a good pizza. It's definitely if you fancy pizza, it hits that spot.
Yeah.
So that is it. That is all 10. So we did 8.
Oh.
8 out of 10, 80%. Not
I think
our
it's
best.
been a while. Has it been a while since
we've done a full house?
A full house. I think we're always around 9. 8 or 9.
It was the Meet a Character and the Guardians of the Galaxy Dance Challenge that let us down.
Yeah, but I just wish there was times for the Marvel things.
Yeah,
but I guess
that's the appeal of it, and they don't want people
and they don't want everybody around at the same time.
Yeah. But we didn't see it at all when we went the year before. We saw the dance challenge a lot more, like in passing. Like we never saw it. So,
but
maybe we dismissed it.
I don't think we were in Walt Disney Studios a lot later on in the day, were we? It was just that night where we went to see Power of the Night.
Yeah.
So maybe.
So we'll have to add that to next
Maybe
time.
they waited till we were gone and then they were like, let's go bust a move.
They've gone. But yeah, we had an amazing trip. It was probably I say this after everything, it's probably one of my favourites. I think staying at David Crockett Ranch was a real highlight.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed staying there.
It was
a special trip, wasn't it?
It was fantastic to stay on Disney property. And I'm glad we did.
Because it might be a little while, not ages. We were I think we mentioned in the vlog about the annual pass situation. We were hoping to buy annual passes and we were hoping to go before summer. We wanted to get one trip in before the summer holidays and then maybe a couple later on in the year. But we were hoping to buy an annual pass and stay off site so that it was a bit more affordable. But because we can't get an annual pass, we were looking at package deals, but they're just quite expensive for summer.
I think just on the annual pass thing, it's like I think you can still renew, can't you, if you've still got the current annual passes. I'm not sure how long that's going to go on till, because obviously they're stopping these annual passes and then there's going to be some new ones. But the only way to renew it is to renew it over there.
Over there.
If you've already got
so
the
you have
ones.
to have a trip planned. It's very complicated. So yeah, we're just kind of hanging tight. We're waiting to see what happens with the annual passes. I think we'll definitely get there again this year. But yeah, maybe not during summer just because of the prices. But yeah, we'll be sure to update you. But we do have some exciting trips planned. Sorry to keep saying it and then not saying what it is. But we are going to film a separate announcement video for it. So look out for that. That should be quite soon. So huge thank you for watching and we will see you in our next one.
Yes, if you like this video, hit the like button and also subscribe.
Bye.
Toodle Pipski.